Good morning. We are from STS Innovations. When develop suitable chemical products with a focus on carbon reduction. However, due to the time limit, we only present Adit Green, but we will be available to answer about the others at the end of the presentation. The problem we aim to solve how to reduce the costs of products and CO2 emissions at the same time. How to reduce the cost of products and CO2 emissions at the same time. Developing new products that use biomass to replace traditional ones. Adit Green was developed with the aim of becoming an alternative to reduce the incineration of black liquor generated in Brazil and transform it into a concrete plasticizer, a polyfunctional. Adit Green is obtained through the sulfonation of craft lignin, becoming an alternative to traditional lignosulfonates. Currently, large amounts of black liquor and craft lignin are incinerated to generate energy, which results in the release of CO2. However, the application of this technology will allow craft lignin and black liquor a more noble purpose than transforming them into GHG emissions. Intellectual property is ongoing. The evaluation in a relevant environment was carried out at Concrevit. Below, you can see the difference in workability of concrete with and without Adit Green, as well as the slump test that evaluated the workability of the concrete. The compression tests were quite satisfactory. In this table, we can observe the physical properties of the concrete, and in all the slump tests, the results were satisfactory, with the exception of the concrete mix that did not receive the plasticizing additive. In this other table, we see the compressive strength limit. There was a slight advantage for the reference additive used by the concrete company, but this is due to the fact that other substances are added to it to raise the FCK, that is the compressive strength factor. Through the graph, we can observe the evolution of compressive strength with the curing time of the specimen. Our target market is concrete producers, and our main customer will be Concrevit. However, with investment, we could change the market strategy to compete directly with Beauregard to supply additive manufacturing companies to replace sodium lignosulfonate. Our remuneration will come from the sale of the product. The main competitors are Saint-Gobain, Bayern, and Aditbras. However, as we mentioned, there is the possibility of changing the market strategy to compete directly with Beauregard. The strategic partners are Suzano, which will supply the lignin, and Concrevit as the main customer. We intend to start operations with a pilot plant, which corresponds to 0.39 million per year. In order to gain market share, we plan to start sales with a sale value 20% below what's differentiating for the competing products. We plan to grow 50% a year. That is, in 5 years, our production will reach the 1.5 million, and in 10 years, on 11.9 million. Sodium lignosulfonate, whose production cost corresponds to 0.66 per liter of additive, while Adit Green has a production cost equivalent to $0.16, That is, we can be very aggressive in this market. Here, our intention is to establish ourselves in the markets as an ingredient brand associated with SDGs 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, and 15. So, just as we look at a computer, we see an Intel label. It's automatically associated with the fact that you are purchasing one good processor. Or when we see a Leica label, we immediately associate that we are buying a good fabric. We want to link the STS brand to a quality product that's concerned with SDG and ASG.